What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, it's getting nicer. We've made it through the NFL winter here because it's getting warmer. Look, I got short sleeves on. It's not cold. It's cool, but it's not cold. It's going to be like in the 70s tomorrow. You know, I know we're going to still have a couple of days where it gets cold and stuff, but the worst of this is definitely over. Springtime is sprung. The summer is almost here. Before you know it, we'll be talking about training camp, okay? And man, I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait. So I'm sitting here feeling kind of giddy. I honestly have to say a couple things, okay? This is my truth spot, okay? This is where I cannot tell a lie here. This is where I come to finish off my day, okay? I started this for all you. We have a lot of new channel members. Shout out to you. We're closing in on 56,000. I can't believe 56,000. I remember Dak's rookie year in 2016, on my birthday, I hit my first 1,000 subscribers. And to now think that there's almost 56,000 is freaking insane. Shout out to you guys and ladies, as kids, everybody. Thank everybody. But those who've been here a long time understand how this started. I started because I built this spot here because of Demario Davis. Demario, who was working my wife in United Way and stuff, him and his wife and a couple of other people came over. I cooked dinner for him. And by the way, my man Demario said, man, ain't nobody in New Orleans got anything on my shrimp and grits. And I did an interview with him right inside there. It was great. It was incredible. I got an NFL player, a guy who I said we should have signed, but FYI, in 5 years, he hasn't missed a game. And okay, be that as it may. But we were downstairs in the man cave, and he saw this bottle of rum that I had, real nice bottle of rum. He's like, man, that's a nice thing. I'm like, man, let's pour some. And look, I'm gonna tell a secret here, but shh. He said, man, too bad we ain't got some nice cigars to go with it. And I was like, hey, I got some Cubans. And we came outside, and my outdoor here was shit. And I was just like, man, don't tell nobody about the smoking cigars, because his grandma will kill him. So I said to myself, if I ever have that opportunity again, I got to make sure I'm ready. So I built this, this is out of 2x4s. I built this out of 2x4s about 6 years ago. And it's been out here for 6 years. Still holding up great, still looks great, right? Got cushions that go all in here, okay? Got the fire pit, got the TV up on the wall. So if I ever had the opportunity again, smoke some cigars outside, we got the fire pit, we got the good rum and everything else, have a great time. But that evolved into this being my spot to come at the end of the day to reflect. I got my fish pond, so you hear the sound of the water and stuff over there and see the fish. I go out there sometimes, just the sound of the water is so soothing and relaxing and stuff. And, coming here, you get the warmth and you get the fire because, we're all cavemen and fire was life. And it's became my place to reflect on the day. Did I do everything I could to be a solid citizen? Did I look out for others? Did I work on myself to try and make sure I have gone ahead and made my life better? Or, have I done enough things today? Because I look at it like this. Anything that I get done today means I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. So it's a lot of times like, oh, we can go ahead and break it. And I'll say, yeah, let me carry one more load to the truck, because now tomorrow I ain't got to carry that. Let me put on, a couple more 2x4s in the wall, because now I don't have to worry about that. So it's always been my thing at the end of the day of being here, being thankful for the day, because I don't know how many days I got in front of me. I know I got a hell of a lot behind me, and a lot more behind me than I got in front of me. So I don't want to waste a single one. And sometimes you come out here You're dejected, you're down, and you're just, but it's soothing. And even the bad days, you have to be thankful that you had that day. Because there's going to come a point when you don't have any more days and you wish you had the bad days. But I will say this off season, thank you, Jerry and Stephen Jones, because last year was hell. It was so bad. It was just like, what are we doing? Are we trying to lose? Are we redshirting the season? Are we just, wholesaling? Are you dumping contracts? Are you going to sell the team or something? What is going on here? Is there a plan here? Because it looked like they were setting up Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy for failure. That they were literally just going to say, we're going to take the players that you need and your friends and all that. We're not going to give you what you need. And we're going to let you fail and get rid of you. Somehow they persevered. But that feeling, I remember talking to my brethren out there and stuff, man, it's like, man, this is some shit. And we're sitting here trying to sell. And I don't know if you realize this or not. We don't work for the Joneses as in get paid, but we do work for them. We do the work, guys like Vash and Law and me, and I mean all of the YouTube community. We all do work for the Jones. Because when we sign a guy, we go through and we look and we try and find positives, and we try and find out ways and reasons why it's going to work, and reasons, or at least I do, why to be hopeful that this was the right move and stuff, because who wants to think that the season's over before it starts? I want to be positive and have something to look forward to. But last year was hard. My God, it was so hard. It was so hard. Especially with the Eagles. We felt like the broke kids, man. The Eagles, man, they got the PlayStation, they got the new bike, they got the chauffeur. We got some t-shirts and underwear and socks. But this year, it hasn't been the ultimate boom, shocking, signings like when Washington signed like Albert Haynesworth to a good defense. Everybody thought, oh my God, that's going to go to another level. And the guy just literally just laid on his fat ass on the ground while Michael Vick just ran circles around him. But you look at this and you say, the Cowboys are strategically trying to fill in the holes and cover their ass at the same time and put the onus on these players. Because see, like when you get like me and Ronald Jones. He's a running back for the Cowboys. Yeah, Ronald Jones. He signed for a one-year deal. So here's the thing that's interesting about the one-year deals. And I think I said this last year. When you have a one-year deal, you have no job security. You are literally playing for your next job. So if you fail, it's no problem for the Cowboys to say, hey, it only cost us, $2 million. But if you succeed, then the payday is next year. So that means you got to perform to get paid, to get brought back, to get another contract. And see, Doc Walker, I love Doc Walker. Even though he was, one of the original Hogs, tight end. Doc Walker used to always say, it's hard to be hungry when your refrigerator's full. And damn it if that ain't true. But that guy that's hungry, who's trying to get something to go in that fridge, you better not get in his way. And here's the thing. they can play lights out. And you say, man, I can't afford them. But that's okay. Because then they can go someplace else and get paid. And for your troubles of losing that guy, you get a comp pick. And maybe you can take that comp pick and you can use it to get a Stephon Gilmore or a Dak Prescott. The Cowboys are actually, it may all blow up in their face, but the Cowboys, reflecting on the day and the offseason that has been, at the moment, look like they're playing really well. It looks like they're playing on a totally different level. And it feels so good to actually be here, biting my lip, trying not to kill the Cowboys, and actually being hopeful about the team that's coming together. That's it. That's all. So that's all I got to say about that, y'all. I just got back on keto, or just today was first day of actually doing keto, but I don't think it's going to be hard to actually get into ketosis because I've kind of cut back a lot of the sugars and the carbs and things for a while. So I'm really kind of just on the outside of keto. And I've actually lost some weight. Shout out to some of you people who have noticed and said, hey, have you lost some weight? You're looking better. You're not looking quite as fat and nasty as usual, just nasty. But if you are wanting to do that, definitely check out Cooking and Tailgating with Joe Boo. But the thing that is interesting about doing keto, if you've ever done keto before, you know what, and have gotten into ketosis, you know what I'm talking about. When you first start, you'll drop about 4 or 5 pounds because that's water weight, which is great because you feel good because, hey, I lost some weight. But once you get into keto, and some people get the keto flu, so you feel kind of sick because your body's changing over from burning all that sugar to then burning the ketones, okay? But the thing that happens to me when I do keto, is this clarity that I have in my mind. That and the energy, where it's like literally I'm sleeping for like 3 or 4 hours and I'm wide awake just thinking about stuff. And it's crazy. So if you think that I've been like really at it so far, if I stick with the keto, watch out. I'll be sleeping about 3-4 hours a night and up the rest of the night thinking about shit. It's just kind of the way it is. But for me, I'll be honest with you. For me, it's about figuring out how I can leave my legacy. Because one day I'm going to be gone. And I don't want to be forgotten. So make sure you tell the people you love that you love them. Life is too short and too precious to not enjoy every minute of it. Oh, lights are already off. So make sure you tell everybody you love them. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow.